近年来，迪拜凭借着得天独厚的税务优势和重要的战略位置，逐渐成为继新加坡、香港之后又一座吸引全球目光的私人银行与财富管理新中心。这次迪拜之行，我特意拜访了多家知名的私人银行。今天我们来到的是阿联酋最大的本土银行 Emirates NBD。这家银行不仅拥有规模庞大的零售业务，也设有专门的私人银行。接下来就让我们先走进 Emirates NBD 私人银行。
So you can see a triangle here, a triangle type of a building. Just.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. I saw it.
Just
Yes.
behind that,
Oh.
there is that logo also. So that's one building. The full building is our head office.
Oh, so you will
that's-
move there?
No. So we have moved here because that building has gone for refurbishment. We are a global EM desk. We cover the entire globe from here. So we cover Hong Kong, Singapore, UK, Switzerland, Monaco, parts of like Cyprus, and we are agnostic to clients' nationality and geography. So we can open accounts across geographies, provided the client is like KYC is clear, no negative media, all that.
Finance system in Singapore is more strict than here.
Yeah.
I want to know more about the Dubai financial regulations and policies.
Yeah.
Like
I
what you can do and what kind of advantages, investment opportunities you can provide to Hainan Australians.
So-
we can go through maybe one by
Yeah,
one.
banking has always been in Dubai. DIFC, which is Dubai International Financial Center, got established in 2005.
2005.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey in for a financial center. Dubai has sort of gained credibility in last 4-5 years in terms of vaccines, providing good home for expats, and there are 170 nationalities that live in Dubai. So if you look at the infrastructure, this is all new infrastructure.
Yeah.
And people are moving in. So people who were in Dubai but always had that sort of like going back in 3 years if the visa is not renewed by the company. With this golden visa, when they got the golden visa, they had the sense of ownicity. So 42% of expats in Dubai now own properties in Dubai, and that's how the real estate market is keep growing. The government is also improving on the stock markets in Dubai, so they are listing a lot of real estate companies, they are listing banks, they are listing financial institutions, they are listing government entities in Dubai to make the stock market more sort of deep in the sense. So earlier, if you look 5 years back, there were only few real estate companies, few banks, few insurance companies, they were only listed. But now you have government entities like Dubai Electricity Board that has got listed, Dubai toll system that's got listed. There are various supermarket like Spinneys, like Lulu, they all got listed. So government is sort of Dubai Parking, that's a government entity that got listed. So they are sort of expanding the entire equity markets in Dubai as well. And the advantage that Dubai has is the geographical presence. So if you go in the east,
Geographic presence.
yeah. So from Dubai, you can trade the entire world. So if you get up in the morning at 6, you can trade Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong,
Asian countries.
into Asian countries, and then towards
European countries.
midnight, you can trade up to US. So 12 o'clock in Dubai night, midnight, is when the is when the New York closes. So
Yeah.
from east to west, you can trade the entire market, entire world sitting in Dubai.
Oh yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Actually, the time zone.
Time zone is very
Yeah.
preferable. So a lot of people who are into the trading businesses and all, they prefer Dubai because from 6 in the morning till 12 in the night, they can trade the entire market. Second advantage is that the Asian clients
I
and
heard also
proximity.
Russian.
So I was starting from Asia and then coming to Russia also. So anywhere there is a problem in the world, people sort of come to Dubai. So when it was an Iran problem, they were here. Saudi problem, they were here. The Russian problem, Ukrainians, Russians are here. Israel problem, there are a lot of people from Israel are also sort of coming.
Yeah. So, how does the Dubai government show the safety to all of the you can come.
If you
I
are
mean, for the safety.
no, so there are two components to the safety. One is your personal safety, and one is your financial safety.
Yes.
Kind of. Even if you are 1 o'clock outside in the night, 2 o'clock, there is no sort of challenge anywhere. Similarly, in terms of financial safety, there is a Dubai Financial Center which is well regulated. There is these banks like us, local banks, which are well regulated and well capitalized. Like
Okay.
in our bank, we are owned 56% by Dubai government. We cover the entire Middle Eastern market because we are a local bank.
Okay.
So you get that exposure of local exposure of GCC bonds, sukuks, Sharia compliant products, and all.
So, yeah, how many international banks are coming to Dubai? I think Singapore has more than 200 banks. 40, 50 banks here.
The DIFC, there are all these banks. So you name it. In fact, your Bank of Singapore has an office. Julius Baer has an office. Nomura, JP Morgan, everybody is here.
And DBS.
So what is happening between them and us is that when you open an account in DBS, either it will go to Singapore or it will go to Switzerland as a booking center.
Okay.
But we are offering Dubai Booking Center. That's the
Okay.
main
Yeah.
advantage. Dubai Booking Center can only be offered by local banks.
Oh, really? Oh, this is the very important information because we moved money from Hong Kong to
Yeah.
Singapore. Why? Because we want to change the booking
Correct,
center.
correct.
Yeah, because different countries.
Except
can
there
do
are
the
four
private
four
bank.
major local banks. You have us, you have First Abu Dhabi Bank, then you have Mashreq, ADCB.
All of the world, people all of the world worry about that one, the job.
No, so
issues.
Dubai and UAE is expanding. And expanding in all fronts, whether it's tourism, whether it is finance, whether it is any other activity, whether it's infrastructure development. So, so we are expanding, and therefore we need more people.
So you are neutral
Yes.
in the world.
Yeah.
These
And
people
and
worry
if you
about-
look at the landscape, they've got still lot of land,
Yeah.
Dubai, Abu Dhabi to expand. So there is no dearth of land. So when I came 16 years back, if Dubai was this, now Dubai is doubled. So they are expanding. So they are futuristic. So they build first and then call people. Unlike some countries like in India, I know they will announce, they will call people, and then they will build.
So right now it's Ramadan timing, right? When I had just moved to Dubai, at that time we could not drink water in public. Restaurants were completely closed during Ramadan. But now slowly you can see that restaurants are open.
Yeah.
There is no issue, you know.
Yes.
There is no restrictions for anybody else who's not observing Ramadan. So they are becoming more liberal with time.
Is it easy to open an individual account, mortgage account in Dubai? We went to Japan as well,
Yeah.
and bought properties in Japan as well. But it's so hard to open a Japanese
It
account.
depends on the
Everywhere looks the source of wealth.
Yeah.
I know.
So sometimes
but
it's
Japan is
difficult.
just not open. You know, that they don't welcome foreigners to open account.
So it's considerably easy then here to apply for a loan.
Okay. Usually, how long it will take to open an account?
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks. So
That's
fast.
not so fast. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. Nowadays, you know how long?
I know 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, Swiss
Almost
banks.
1 year DBS.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So do you have your own asset management team?
So there are two parts to it. We already have our asset management team, which are offering ENBD funds, which are UCITS compliant ENBD funds, Emirates NBD funds. So those are our own funds, which we promote, and we can subscribe to them. Plus there are external funds which are there in the globe. So you may have a US fund, you may have Pictet fund, you may have Franklin funds, you may have other funds. All that you get the access here. So if you want to tomorrow apply to a fund, if that fund is not on our platform, in weeks time we will make it, 10 days, we will make it enabled, and you can buy that fund.
We will put them on the list fast.
Yeah, yeah.
So how about the tax policies here as well?
There is no tax for individuals.
Tax planning obviously is also one of the reasons why people are moving to Dubai.
Yeah. So non-dom, let's say this UK,
UK, right.
they are moving to Dubai.
Oh, UK?
Yes, people from UK that
Oh, why?
non-domiciled. So I think the regulation will affect from September's tax.
You can do most of the investments. Just a similar.
There is
to
a page in this
IRS.
which talks about we have a CIRS which is again divided in two halves, equities and debt.
Understood. We're only concerned about the politics, geopolitical issues, and the safety, financial safety, and the financial regulations, and the tax. That's what we are focusing on.
So I think for most of your these questions there is clarity, there is no ambiguity in between, everything is clear.
How about your digital capabilities since we are like nowadays we are
So
using
each
apps,
client
right?
gets
What's
this internet banking facility where they can access their portfolio, they can access their bank accounts, all that is available.
Do you have the minimum like
$5 million.
Oh, the same all over the world. How about the cryptocurrency opportunities
Nothing as of
here?
now in Dubai.
Yeah, I think it's
We,
boom here.
Yeah, no, so there are slowly they are going ahead with. So digital assets, if you understand now, the securities are in the form of digital assets. So if you're buying a unlisted security, instead of getting shares, you can hold digital assets of that security as a coin or as a digital asset. So that the government is promoting now in Dubai. No, so person who are dealing with crypto and money, making money from there, we cannot accept crypto, but we can accept money.
Oh, you cannot. Okay, you cannot accept crypto. Trust. Oh, you also do the trust.
Yeah, for our private banking clients, we provide this complimentary services.
Especially for the wealth family, you just want to put the money in different countries to.
That's diversification.
Ourselves.
So we have, so from our desk we can tell you, we have clients from Russia, Ukraine, UK, Switzerland, Europe. We are now we've been introduced to one Bangladeshi client, yes, which is managed out of Singapore again. Indonesian clients, Taiwanese client, Singapore nationals, Hong Kong nationals.
How many employees in the Singapore office?
80. 80.
80?
You should go out to meet our Singapore office. So there is investment banking, there are corporate banking teams, wealth management teams. Same in London. London we have less people, maybe 40, but we have a booking center in London. We are expanding big time in Saudi Arabia. So we've got 20 bank branches. We will be 28 by end of the year. We are expanding in India. We've got 3 branches in India now. Deniz Bank is owned by 99% owned by our bank in Turkey. We have presence in Egypt. We are looking at acquisition of a bank in Egypt. We are looking out for buying a bank in India. All this is in media.
If I'm going to buy a property here, so maybe no need nowadays. No need the private bank. So can I open a retail bank?
Private banking account will also collect your rent.
Yes. Really? Private bank can do normal banking things?
That's an advantage.
That's
that
an
AMBD
advantage.
has.
So we can give you checkbooks, we can give you credit cards, debit cards, everything we can do. Even in fact, the letter that is required for golden visa issuances, we issue that letter. So you open the account with us, put the deposit, we will issue that letter.
Oh, that's very unique. Okay. I think I got what I want. Thank you so much.
前往 DIFC 迪拜国际金融中心，这里汇聚了超过260家银行和资本市场公司。DIFC 已成为中东地区最大的金融服务企业集群所在地。罗斯柴尔德银行、摩根大通、瑞银等跨国银行纷纷在此设立财富管理办公室或私人银行团队。我们去新加坡星展银行迪拜办公室聊一聊。
And how about the traffic you find? Is it okay?
Traffic? I didn't see any traffic.
Now just
In
see.
Dubai?
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
it's okay, but
Yeah.
3 o'clock just have a look and see.
Oh.
No.
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock because it's Ramadan timing. Now 3 o'clock all the offices will be closed. Wealth
So
management.
here, DBS only do the wealth management,
Wealth management.
business.
We don't have the credit cards or loan sections. For the retail loans, we don't have. We do, and there will not be much of payment instructions. You know, for local banks, there will be a lot of payment transfers.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay,
see.
the transferring out.
Uh-huh.
Daily, there will be 15, 16 set of
Uh-huh.
transfers. But here, we don't have that. We are purely wealth management fund.
So you mean the main difference between the local bank and the international bank in terms of the products? So they cannot do all those structured
It's not
products.
that they cannot do.
Uh-huh.
They
They
can do, but
Okay.
it's a choice.
It's
I
in
think
the
it's better that I will just connect you with Jitan, who is the relationship manager, who will be in a better position to guide you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't make it there because I was on leave and April suddenly told me that you're coming, so I couldn't do the logistic arrangement to come and see you.
So I just talked to Susie and I mentioned the reasons why I came here and what I want to know more about the Dubai finance system.
Okay, so basically DBS in Dubai gives you basically the services from Dubai for the clients who are residents here or who potentially want to have some kind of base here. So in Middle East, so we covered Middle East and Africa, and Indian subcontinent from here, also Europe. So anybody who has base in this region who qualifies with us as our private banking client, we can have an account for DPS here. We only have private banking, so we typically look at family offices, multifamily offices, and ultra high net worth individuals. So DBS, the advantage of DBS in Dubai is that you have the same security and booking of keeping your assets are held in Singapore, but you're serviced by somebody locally. So somebody you can see, meet locally, who can make you understand, have an interaction. Plus, the RM also is basically based here. So what happens is you need anything in terms of logistics locally, you are looking at some real estate, you're looking at probably buying some high-end property or looking at any other thing that you want to do in the region, we can help you around. There are very clear structures that you can set up for your single family, for your multifamily, or you want to set up a trust. Everything is very clear in terms of how things happen in Singapore. So you have an advantage of living in Dubai, being serviced from Dubai, having a local support, local hand here who can handhold you here. But everything in terms of your booking center, your wealth, everything is parked overseas in Singapore.
Okay, so your booking center is in Singapore, not in Dubai.
No,
Okay.
Dubai is
I see.
only a servicing center. So it's basically we offer you an outlet it's like a branch where it's a branch office, so which will service you from here. So we actually act as a servicing center for you, where we provide you everything from Singapore at your doorstep here in Dubai.
So I can if I open an account with the DBS Dubai, then the booking center it's just the same, and the investment service is I think the same too, right? So
Everything is the same. Everything will remain the same for you. The only thing is you will have somebody here to help you, handhold you. You can come and talk to us. You want to say, I want to have some brainstorming on what should I do with. I say I have money coming in. I want to do my estate plan. I'm going to have something. So a lot of things we can do here in terms of help you in structuring locally. It's very safe place. I think it's you actually get an advantage of, you can say, it's something very similar to Singapore, but probably around 20% cheaper than Singapore in terms of lifestyle. Then at some point of time, you also now with families who also want to move out to a place where tax is and want to make their things more tax efficient. Say when you have say 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, it's okay. But once your wealth crosses 15 million or 100 million, you also want to be at a location which is tax efficient. Now with the changes in the tax regime coming in globally, it is probably inevitable for the family to think, saying, how can I make my structure which is very, very tax efficient? How can because now families, you have family members who are probably of different nationalities, who probably stay in different geographic location. So the tax responsibility, the inheritance things come into play. So you want to be in a location which doesn't penalize you, for having a big amount of wealth. You want to be in a place which is very tax efficient, and that is actually an environment which Dubai offers you. It's a very competitive tax regime. It's a very predictable tax regime, and they're very clear in how they want to implement things.
税务规划在全球资产配置中至关重要，主要涉及2个核心问题。第一，投资收益的税务成本，例如资本利得税和股息税。第二，税务居民身份的优化，例如英国公民若在迪拜居住超过183天，便可申请英国非税务居民身份，从而适用迪拜的零税率体系，规避高昂的英国本土税收。全球财富家庭经常巧妙地规划税务居民身份，优化全球税负。迪拜在这2方面兼具优势。
But also the Hong Kong, it has the competitive, tax position as well. And in Singapore, we don't have the capital gain tax, and personal. I think for individual tax, personal tax is quite lower in Hong Kong actually. But here I know nothing.
Yes.
But for investment, I think here the same. No capital gain.
No capital gain.
Yes.
No personal tax.
Yes. So
the advantage as compared to why Hong Kong, I don't know whether. Okay, so let me explain a little bit to you. So not to say that Hong Kong doesn't have those kind of benefits. Yes, they do also have benefits. But lately what had happened was, there was a time when there was a little bit of unrest in Hong Kong, and especially when you have, say, for example, you got put in say 100, 200, 500 million into a bank account, and you have things in Hong Kong. You don't want uncertainty. There's still ambiguity in terms of going on in terms of what is going to happen there, because geopolitics is there, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, things are a little unsettled there.
yeah, right.
And if it flares up, and when you have money there, you want to be really safe. You want peace of mind. It's not million to $1.5 million or 2 million, right?
Okay. So how can Dubai government keep this safety promise?
See, I think you have to go by their conduct in terms of how they have kept neutrality in the ongoing geopolitical issues for the last 10 years. You've seen things being taken in the right spirit. They maintain balance between the trade wars between China and US. They have been neutral in terms of between Europe and Asia. So it's like they've done the right balancing act, So and nobody can guarantee that tomorrow something cannot go wrong in this place. So we in Dubai we only offer private banking. We do not offer consumer banking here. So somebody who wants to set up the relationship in Dubai at least starts with $5 million with plus here. And then we have ultra family offices which are 15 million plus. Then we've got single family, the multi-family offices which are between 20 to 25 million, and then there are single family offices which are 100 million plus. So we only deal with the top cream, the cream here. We don't deal with the consumer clients, basic client here. We're not more on the private banking side.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm curious, why it's so safe?
It is very safe because
Of religion?
because our rules are very strict, and they respect each other, and since the rules are strict, everywhere there are cameras also, and if you can see every 15 minutes there will be police patrol. You can see every time, so people are very safe over here.
Wow. Since you have been here for 25 years,
Right,
right?
right.
So what kind of differences at every stage you can share?
Previously we didn't have so much of infrastructure over here. Okay, now the infrastructure has developed a lot, and then the
Since when?
commutation, it's gradually. They will find out something is required and they will work towards it.
How about the weather?
Whether it is hot at some point, 6 months hot, 6 months otherwise you can say,
Okay.
but now it's a cool weather right now.
Right now,
Oh, right.
Okay,
But
yes.
after
That's why I choose
August, July, August and all, it's very hot.
Okay. Generally speaking, the weather is like the summer all the time, right?
Yeah, but in December and all, it was very cold. December, January, Feb. Now it's coming.
Cold?
Yeah, it was cold. Yeah.
What's the temperature then?
Temperature was around 15, 16.
Okay, very interesting. All right, thank you.
Thank you, see you.
迪拜金融能快速崛起，靠的就是得天独厚的税务优势、绝佳的地理位置以及透明高效的监管环境。世界很大，投资要做得聪明，最好的方法就是尽可能的接近真实和全面的信息。